Hi friends, and now let us take up the fifth program in our CFG series, writing a simple cash bill. Before explaining this, I advise you one thing. Until unless you achieve perfect command over the elements over the fourth program, don't move to this. Because in that program, I explained every element meticulously. Almost 20 plus minutes I took. That's why if it is required twice or thrice, you watch the video and achieve perfect command over that. You will have no doubts at all. Then move to this program. Thereafter, another 10 programs are there, just like a cakewalk. You can complete them. Or otherwise, if you are lazy and if you didn't know the elements properly in the previous program, you have to pay a double of the time for all the programs. That point you have to understand. And that program lays a firm foundation for all the further programs and entire C also. Such a core concepts I explained very practically. So after that you come to this program. Hereafter enjoy that. Just with every 15 minutes or 20 minutes you write a program just like that. I give you the assurance. Now come to the fifth program. It is writing a simple cash bill. Why I call simple cash bill means not a complete cash bill. You go to several places and take cash bills like a hotel, a provision shop, a supermarket, or anywhere you go. Wherever you pay money, they give you a cash bill. But this is not a complete cash bill. In our process, first let us take up. Gradually, you go to the actual cash bill. Okay. Actually, in this context, one very important point I have to tell you. Many beginner programmers face a problem, starting trouble, how to start with. In order to avoid such type of problem, I give you a few tips in this program, and if you follow the tips, not only this simple program, any big project, if you want to take up, then first complete your mental work, thereafter come to the physical work. Now, as far as this program is concerned, which output you are supposed to generate, that you should have a clear idea. Output is your destination. Suppose if you feel this is a journey, output is your destination. You should have 100% clarity over that. Without knowing your destination, how can you travel? That point you have to understand. So here, you first what to do, manually you write that what I have written, what output you are expecting from this program. So this is the thing. Now item A, numbers 10, rate 5 rupee 25 paise. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 printf statement you have to write to produce this output. Okay, now before that, I give a simple checklist, and first get the answers for them. First thing, how many data items are there or how many variables are required, because every data item we are storing in a variable. Here how many data items are there? 1, 2, 3. Don't treat them as data item, these are labels. 1, 2, 3, 4, these are labels. Okay, now 3 data items are there. First question, how many variables are required, means how many data items are there, that many variables are required. Here three variables are required. Okay, that is the first question. You note down how many variables are required. First question. Second question, what are the appropriate types for them? Already told you, depending on the data, you have to choose the type. So, first item, single character. Actually, later I explain about the strings, how to declare strings and all that. Time being, you are writing single character. So, first one, for A, what you require? Item name, char. Second one, numbers. It is, you take as a int, whole number, 10. Rate, already I told you, for rate always you declare as a float. So, second question is answered. what are the appropriate types for all the variables. Number 3, what are the names, which names you have to give. Actually, as I told you already, don't give hanky-panky names. Many college students, for everything they give ABC, XYZ and all that. That is very bad culture. Whatever name you give complete name or short name. But as soon as somebody reads that name, they should understand what it represents. Okay, here item. Item, actually there is no short name. So item only write. If you write I, how people can understand? If you write IT, people can understand? No. That's why item in lowercase you write. Numbers, as far as numbers are concerned, even n also people can understand because of by practice. However, you write numbers. That is better. Instead of numbers, 7 letters you need not write. NOS is enough. At least by context people can understand. Third one is rate. Rate, if you write rate better. Otherwise RT also, depending on the context, people can understand. But I have chosen rate. Okay. So 3 questions should be answered. Once again, how many data items are there in this program? Means that many variables are required. Second one, what are their appropriate types? In this case, char, int, float are the appropriate types respectively for them. Third one, what are the appropriate names? Names by convention you have to write lowercase letters, item, numbers and rate. These are the appropriate names. First, if you, for the 3 questions, if you get answer, your 50% mental job is over. Thereafter, as I told you, this is the format, which labels you have to give. You think of with a reference to this, you write the program. Now, however, for helping you, however, for more assertion, I am writing every bit of code, then you can understand. Okay. Now, 7 statements. Now, declaration section is over. Already I explained to you. I think I need not. That's why every time if I explain, lot of time it takes. So, that's why once for all I explained in the 4th program. So, same way you declare. Okay, if you have any doubt, I don't discourage you. After watching my lecture, after working out, send your question. If you have any doubts, immediately you get response for that. Okay, now how to produce output. Now I write the statements, just you follow, simply imitate that. Imitation is different, as I told you, copying is different. First, what is there? A line is there. So, that line using dashes you write. Line is there. Second one is, what is there? Printf, CashBill heading is there. CashBill heading, as usual, horizontal tab use. Then, CashBill. You write like, you need not move. Already explained about the functionality of new line and horizontal tab. They will take care of. They will take care of, and don't forget this semicolon. Thereafter, one more line is there. Printf line. Don't forget double quotes. Always, generally people forget about this. That's why you remember that. Otherwise, good technique is this. Both you type once. Thereafter, you type dashes, automatically it is pushed. That is a good habit. Then you never forget. While writing comments also, first write this comment and write this comment, and whatever you want to write. Then automatically there it cannot be avoided. Okay, that is like prevention is better than cure. Always follow these simple techniques. Thereafter, the core this thing, printf. Okay, now which label you are writing? Just you see, you are writing item. You are writing item. Thereafter, what you have to write? Percentage C, because it is single character. Single character, comma. Thereafter, which spelling used exactly the same you must write. Item, here one more is there. This is the way you have to write. Now, the second one, what you have to write? Numbers. Which label you are expecting? Numbers you are expecting. You write, sorry, Here, don't forget new line. If you forget, you learn a lesson. That's it. Heavens won't fall down. Numbers. Numbers is what? Integer type. So, which conversion specifier you have to use? Percentage D you have to use. Then you close this. Then comma. Then which variable we have defined? Numbers. Exactly the same spelling you have to use. Even a small deviation, either spelling or case, leads to error. Okay. Third one, what is that? Printf, new line, rate, and what is the here I didn't write, but you write like this also. This is good, much professional. Okay. Now what is this type? Float. Float means percentage F you write. You're supposed to write percentage F. If you write percentage F, what happens? You are expecting 5.25. 5.250000, 4 zeros are printed. In order to avoid that, what you write? Instead of that, percentage G you write. Then that problem will not come. You try both. By that, you get experience. Now, rate you write. Rate you write. Now, 6 statements you have written. What is the last one? Last one is again line. One thing I am telling you, in order to make your writing program process easier, I give you several techniques, but I don't want to dump all the techniques. In every program, some tips I share with you. Because of that, at the end of this thing, after 15 programs as feel good series, you feel like a master, you feel like a professional, and everything you perform like a professional. You never do like a college goer, because college goers just bother about result. They never bother about other formality, conventions, etc., etc., and all that.